Now to the deadly drug war raging right here in the U.S. Lisa Ling tracks the explosion of violence in Phoenix, Arizona, and along the U.S. border with Mexico in a new special for the National Geographic Channel. A situation so dire, Phoenix has now become the second kidnapping capital in the world. Lisa, good morning to you. I want to say that again for the audience because it's hard to believe that Phoenix, Arizona, second kidnapping capital in the world after Mexico City.
It's shocking. It's shocking. In fact, last year they averaged one kidnapping a day. And the city of Phoenix has actually taken quite a proactive approach to it. The Phoenix Police Department has built this team called the Hike Team, and they're solely focused on trying to fix the problem. And they're making inroads.
Yeah, and you went out with them. Were you surprised at the level of violence?
I was so surprised. At a certain point, I felt like I was actually in Mexico, and it was such a glaring example of the fact that this drug war has finally spilled over into the United States.
And why is it Phoenix? What is it about Phoenix?
Well, it's interesting you ask. Phoenix actually has a very complex and sophisticated highway system, and it has a huge population. The population of Phoenix is over 4 million, so it's very easy for people to blend into the communities.
And when you were with the authorities who were trying to stem the tide here in terms of kidnapping, you had a close call yourself, didn't you?
There was one very wild experience. We were with two cops, and they stopped one suspect, and they were interrogating him. And as they were doing that, another suspect comes running directly at me. And this is the clip of it. I start screaming. You don't hear my audio, but this police officer runs out in the middle of the street. Thank God he didn't get hit by oncoming
a car,
traffic.
absolutely.
But it was wild. And yes, it's in Phoenix, Arizona, in the United States.
And as bad as it is there, you go across the border to Juarez, Mexico, and there you got something like 1,800 murders last year, all drug-related?
And Juarez is a tiny town, and it has been known as being quite a safe town up until this recent drug war, and it is devastating. The level of violence is just inexplicable. And we hear so much about the wars in Afghanistan and Iraq, but we are so heavily invested in this conflict in Mexico that has claimed so many lives. And you're seeing footage of the military in Mexico because
the police alone can't do it.
Right. I mean, there really is no police force or investigators, so it's the military patrolling everything, and they sort of operate with impunity.
But none of the killing.
Murders aren't investigated. The job of the military is to fight to kill, and that's what's happening in Juarez.
And really what it is the drugs are coming up from Mexico, to put it very simplistically. Then they get the money, they buy weapons in our country, and then head back.
That's right. And I went to a gun shop in Phoenix, Arizona, and it's pretty incredible because a lot of the weapons they are finding that the drug traffickers are harboring come straight from the United States. And when I went into this gun shop, had I had an Arizona license or ID, I could have gotten a semi-automatic weapon within 15 minutes. That's how easy they are to buy.
Yeah, it's very eye-opening and so disturbing to know that it's going on. And we're certainly not focusing on the war at home. Before I let you go, I just have to ask you how your sister Laura is doing. She was held in North Korea for months, along with Yuna Lee, and she's home safe and sound.
She's doing great, and we are continuing every day to just rejoice in being together. We really got a gift this year.
Yeah, I'm sure she was traumatized. Is she able to tell you everything that happened, or is it still just coming out in dribs and drabs?
Oh, she's definitely told us everything, and she's my little sister, and I just am so in awe of everything that she experienced and how she was able to get through it.
And you really did get a gift this holiday season, you're right. It's always so great to see you, Lisa.
Thank
you so much. Again, the documentary is called Explorer, NARCO STATE. It premieres Sunday night on the National Geographic Channel. It's very eye-opening. Be sure you watch it.